So this review is for this night light motion sensor. So from the top, you will have the controls if you just move the light over. So it's a pivoting light. So therefore, when you open it up, on the top, here's the controls. To read what the controls do, you can actually just remove the magnet. So here, do you want all the lights on or only the outside lights? So if you look over here, and if you click to the left, it's all. If you do the right, it's out. So I'm going to demonstrate. If I turn it on, right now it's all. If I only want the outer lights to be on, then slide the outer light. And the middle light will stay off, and it's only the outer light. But here in the middle is the motion detector. So if you want the motion detector to be angled at a different direction versus, so if this is on the wall, you want the motion detector to be, let's say the door is on the right side, but you want to illuminate the rest of the hallway, you can do that. And I already showed the other one, which is right here, the auto, off, and on. So automatic means motion detector, and off means everything's just off no matter what, and then on means everything's on no matter what, regardless of motion. So if you just want a motion detector, slide it to the left, and basically anytime there's motion in the dark is when it will be on. So I'm going to turn off the light. So this is not dark enough. So now it's dark enough. So now flip it to auto. It only turns on when there's motion. So if I turn it on all, now everything's on when there's motion. So you can see that the brightness of the light, it's like an orangish hue. So it's a warm color. And let's light refocus. There we go. And then just turn it off for a second. And then also, I wanted to note that since this is magnetic, it's actually a very, very strong magnet. So basically, you can pivot without worrying that it's going to fall. In order to remove it, you actually have to use some strength. Also, the other thing is, the other way to remove it is this little arrow. You want to mount it with the arrow facing up. It basically comes with adhesive. You peel both sides. One side goes onto the device, one side goes onto your wall. And so since this is pointing up, you're basically lifting the entire unit. Yeah, don't do that. And basically everything flew everywhere. So basically, so what happens is, it was like this. So if this is mounted to a wall facing up, and this is your light, you're basically pushing the light up, and it will come off the wall. Otherwise, when you put it in, there's these little clips. You can see these little clips are trying to clip something that's sliding into it. So in order to remount it, and just like so. Okay, the only last thing I want to show is right here is a micro USB charging port. And so you just use a regular micro USB, which it comes included. Yeah, right here. And so the micro USB to charge it, a regular 5-volt micro USB. One other thing, it says do not open. I was curious, so I just wanted to see how open, because especially since it's open, close, it's kind of labeled for you, so you kind of want to see it. So I just did it anyway. And inside, you can see that there's this battery, 450 milliamps, 3.7 volts. It looks like it's non-replaceable because the wiring, there's no quick disconnect. It goes right into the unit itself. So that's if you're curious, like I was. And hope this review was helpful. And it's quite easy to put. Yeah, you can see this magnetic. And so now you just peel off this sticker, and mount it to your wall. Hope this review was helpful.